I like saying no.
This is Alex. Alex has been on a journey to try to help herself and those in her life to establish and respect one another's boundaries. Alex has learned that a boundary is a clear limit that anyone can establish to guard themselves. That includes physical and time-related limits, but also sexual, emotional, spiritual, and material guidelines. Her odyssey has involved focusing on individual responsibilities, communicating clearly, and examining her own behavior. It's always important to make sure that you are respecting the boundaries of others and not simply being concerned with your own expectations. If Alex wants to maintain the best possible relationships with her network of friends, family, work colleagues, and her church and neighborhood associates, one of the best places to start in establishing boundaries and avoiding emotional burnout is being able to say no.
No.
Anyone who's spent any time with a 2 or 3-year-old will tell you that saying no is all they seem to do. While often frustrating for an adult that's caring for them, this behavior is a key aspect of asserting personhood and the beginning of establishing early boundaries for young children.
No! 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 No!
Why is it so easy to say no when you're a child, but so much harder as we get older? Saying no is a very important part of boundary setting. It communicates our limits. But many of us are fearful that saying no will harm a relationship or lead to rejection or even conflict. We're afraid to disappoint people or to be seen as unkind. We also want the approval of others. It's important for most people to be liked and accepted. That need to be liked and approved can lead us into the land of people-pleasing, where we don't want to risk relationships, professional, or personal reputation. This can happen often in places where people might feel pressure to agree. That could be the workplace, friends, church, and even at home. Often we don't like to say no because we're afraid that we might miss out on opportunities. And because of this, we can overcommit and burn out. Our fear of missing out frequently overrides our ability to say no. It's important to also consider that some cultures or families value the importance of others' needs over their own. Saying no can be seen as selfish or rude. That can make establishing or asserting personal boundaries very difficult for us as adults. If Alex needs to say no to anyone in her community, she needs to remember, no doesn't have to be ugly or rude. Here's what no can look like. The polite decline. Thank you, but I can't commit to anything new right now. The priority decline. I'm focusing on time with my family right now. The alternatives decline. I'm unavailable, but here's another option for you.
Okay, ways to say no. There are a bunch of them. No thanks, I'm good, I'll pass. One of my personal favorites, for sure no. I don't know if you knew this or not, but when you got saved, you got eternal life, forgiveness of sins, and access to a whole long list of ways to say no that'll make you sound like way more spiritual of a person than you actually are. I don't think it's God's will. It's just not his timing. I'm feeling led in a different direction. Let me talk to my pastor about that. It's a closed door. I'm waiting on the Lord right now. I just don't feel peace about it right now. God has a different assignment for me. I just didn't feel prompted. I just don't feel like that's something that Jesus would do. But I just feel like I'm not in that season anymore. Can you help me move this weekend? But normally I would, but I just feel like God is just telling me to rest right now. I just got a sense that it didn't line up. Right now I'm in a season of new wineskins. What does that even mean? I just feel like right now I'm in a season of creating margin and I just don't have the bandwidth. Are you even speaking English right now? I was just asking if you wanted to get a pizza. Prompting. How many times have I told you about the prompting? I'm not feeling the prompting. I don't know. I'm just not really feeling the Spirit's leading on this one. You know what? I'm not sure. Let me lay out a fleece on that one. Okay, I don't think anyone says that. And of course, everybody's all-time favorite, let me pray about it. All I'm saying is when it comes to Christian ways of saying no, just say no. Okay.
There are some things that we can do to prioritize the value of harmonious and transparent relationships and quit using euphemisms when we really just want to and should say no. Let's normalize saying no. The fact is, we don't hear it very often, so that when we do, it can feel awkward and rude.
No!
But using no politely and often can help people understand that no doesn't require an explanation. Remember that it isn't about you. Saying no doesn't have to lead to hurt feelings or damage a relationship. It can actually increase respect and communication. If we can become more comfortable with saying and hearing no, we could avoid vague language and our weird Christianese euphemisms. Try to practice together. Colleagues, family members, and friends can help one another build confidence about a needed no by practicing communication together. We could all remember to talk and explain less. Be straightforward. I can't take this on right now is a clear but polite no. No extra words required. It's important to be supportive. Let others know that you appreciate the clear boundaries of others. If you're on the receiving end of a no, thank the other person for their clear communication. It will make you feel less awkward to offer them praise and appreciation of their boundary setting. The fact of the matter is that it can be as hard to receive a no as it is to say no. But if Alex can respond gracefully and respectfully, it will help her to maintain the integrity of her relationships. Stay calm and don't be defensive. She should remind herself that no is not a personal rejection. Someone is simply setting a boundary. Remember, don't push for an explanation or try to change their mind. Don't negotiate or debate.
Good. Very good. You know something? No soup for you! Come back 1 year! Next!
Not everyone is going to manage the no graciously. Someone will give Alex pushback. It's inevitable. Pushback can look like whining, limit testing, or just plain ignoring. The way to manage pushback is by calling it out, nicely. You can respond with an, "I'm sorry you feel that way." You can restate the boundary, and you can share your feelings, as in, "When you ignore my boundary, it makes me feel frustrated, angry, and ignored." Let them know that you notice. When someone ignores a boundary, be clear, firm, and respectful. You can restate the boundary. Use I statements like, "I feel disrespected when my boundary is ignored. I need you to respect my limits." It can be hard to say, but necessary. Setting and enforcing boundaries is challenging because it can trigger fear of rejection, discomfort, or pushback from people we care about and interact with regularly. But boundaries are essential for protecting our emotional and mental well-being. They ensure healthier relationships and can prevent emotional burnout. So it's time to pivot and stand firm against resistance. This helps others know how you want to be treated, and you can grow together in mutual respect. No one will tell you that maintaining boundaries is easy, but the upside is avoiding resentments or misunderstandings and living in peace.
And it's so important to set boundaries with other people in order to have a happy life. And exposure therapy works wonders for those who are anxious, highly sensitive, empathetic, those kinds of things. Plus, I'm gonna be in your ear the whole time, so we can do this together. Okay. All right, let's do this. Go get him, Tiger. Oh, sorry. Okay, your total's gonna be $64.22. Are you a rewards member with us? Okay, well, just so you know, if you sign up today, you'll save 20% on your whole entire order. And in the future, you get 5% back on every single purchase that you make. It's an amazing deal, and you rack up points, and there's all kinds of discounts and emails and stuff. Would you like to go ahead and sign up today? Sure. No. No! Sorry, say no thank you. I'm sorry, so you did want to sign up or you didn't? No thank you. But thank you. You did such a nice job explaining the rewards program. Next.
Hi, this is Terry. If you're enjoying receiving practical and pivotal tips in the videos that Mary Beth and I are providing, please like and subscribe and leave us a comment. Let's learn to float through life's currents with resilience and grace together.